Okay, so that's it. So today we're gonna discuss all about the conditional statement. Okay, so last time we already discussed the mga operations indicated mga addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So we already discussed this na rin yung mga conditional operations such as and, or, tsaka not. So lahat ng mga discuss natin na operation na yon, so gagamitin natin dito sa conditional statement. Okay? So when we say conditional statement is also known as selection statement, are used to make decision based on a given condition. If the condition evaluates to be true, a set of statement is executed. Otherwise, another set of statement is executed. So for the conditional statement, it supports different kinds of logical conditions such as the less than or equal, greater than or equal to. We have the equal to and not equal. So for conditional statement, we're gonna use the following. So we have the if, else, the nested if, and we also have the switch statement. Okay? So isa-isayin natin yon, yung iba't ibang klase for the conditional statement. So sabi nga natin kanina, kung ano yung mga gamit na to. Okay, discuss natin na basic operations as addition, subtraction, multiplication. Applicable pa rin siya pero gagamitin na natin siya ng mga logical condition katulad ng mga to. Okay, so isa-isahin natin siya. So the first one we have the conditional statement is the if statement. Okay, so for the if statement, sometimes we have to selectively execute a block of code. The if plus syntax for the if statement. So we have the word if, then we have the open and close parentheses. So yung expression na gagamitin natin, so expression ito yung gagamitin natin for the comparison. So katulad nga sinabi natin kanina is either yung mga less than, equal, yung mga ganun. Then after the word if, tsaka yung open and close parentheses, yung expression natin sa loob, doon meron tayong bracket. Okay? Opening curly braces. So, sa loob ng opening curly braces dito, ito yung mga statement na gusto natin ilagay. So, for the if statement, isa lang ang gagamitin natin, nakalagay dito, a block of code is execute if the expression is true. Sabi dito, when the expression is true, the block of code is executed. When the expression is false, the block of code is skipped. Ibig sabihin, magdi-display lang siya kapag ang statement mo ay true. Kapag false, wala, i-skip na lang yung instruction. Okay? So, if we can visualize the program if the statement decision using a flowchart. So, ito makikita nyo is a flowchart. Sa flow lang to ng coding natin. So, makikita nyo meron tayong diamond shape. So, ang diamond shape na to, ito indicated for decision making. Then, itong square na to, syempre, used for instruction. So, makikita nyo dito sa flowchart natin, sa logical expression, yung mga expression natin, halimbawa yung x plus y, o x greater than, less than y, yung mga yon. If the statement is true daw, i-display niya yung code. Then, kapag false, automatically, it will end the program. Okay? So, para maintindihan, so we have the different samples. Okay? So makikita nyo dito, so syempre syntax natin for the programming algorithm natin, so ganun pa rin. So we're gonna use the include IO stream for the dictionary, then using namespace to yung para maiwasan yung mga redundancy. Then we have the int main. Okay? So meron tayo ditong condition, if 20 is greater than 18, so ito yung if muna. Tapos meron tayo open and close parenthesis, yung expression, yung kino-compare natin. Okay, so kino-compare natin is 20 greater than 18. Okay, sabi dito, di ba, when the expression is true, the block of code is executed. So yung block of code natin, yung nakapaloob dun sa curly braces na yan. So which is either statement siya, cout, o yung formula. So nakalagay dito, cout, 20 is greater than 18. So kapag true daw, yan, i-execute nyo yung program. Kapag false, i-skip nyo lang. kasi wala na siya ibang pagpipilian. So, ibig sabihin, kapag if statement, i-execute niya lang yung program if the statement is true. So, kapag false, wala siyang gagawin. So, ngayon, pag nila natin siya, so yan. So, 20 is greater than 18 kasi expression natin is true. Okay, so try natin. So, gagawin ko to. Gagawin natin equal. Yan. If 20 is equivalent to 18, ito daw lalabas. Kapag true, i-execute niya yung program. Kapag false, i-skip niya. Okay? So, execute natin. Compile. So, nakalagay dyan, value requirement as left operation. So, sige, dagdagan natin equal. Save. Okay. So, if 20 is equal to 18, so wala siyang nilabas. Okay? So, wala siyang, sabi nga dito, if the expression is false, the block of code is skip. Okay? So, wala siyang ginawa. Pero if the statement is true, i-execute niya yung laman nung code na to, yung block of code na tinatawag. Okay? So, parang same lang din dito sa second example. So, meron naman tayo dito, so nakalagay dyan, we have the int x is equivalent to 20, int y is equivalent to 18. Then meron tayong constant variables. So meron tayong given variable na binigay, wala pa tayong input. So may condition tayo if. So the word if, then yung expression. Sabi dun sa expression, x greater than y. Sabi dito, if that statement is true or the expression is true, executed. So, ito yung lalabas, ito yung i-display niya. So, x is greater than y. Kapag false daw, wala siya, i-skip niya lang. Okay, so pag nirun natin siya, x is greater than y. Kasi yung statement natin is true kasi x is 20, y is 18. So, kung patry natin palitan ng value, sabihin natin pareho natin 20. So, pag in-execute natin yan, so, wala siyang ginawa. So, in-skip niya lang kasi ang statement natin is false. Bakit? Ang expression natin ay greater than. Ang input natin ay parehas ay 20. So, lumabas ay wala. Skip yung program. Okay? So, yun po ibig sabihin ng statement na to. Okay? So, next sample. So, para maintindihan po ulit. So, dito tayo na mag-input. Okay? So, we have the integer. Variable natin is x and y. Then we have the cout. So, we have enter the first number. Then we have cin. X is for the first number. Then we have another cout for the second number. Then y variable indicated for your second number. Then, ang expression natin, if x is greater than y daw, if x is greater than y, ito yung i-display. Okay? So, pag mali, wala siyang i-display. Okay? So, sige, run natin, execute. So, enter first number daw. Yan, sabihin natin 5. Enter second number, sabihin natin 6. So, wala siyang in-execute na expression or coded blocks. Okay? Bakit? Kasi 5 greater than 6 false. So, wala siyang display. Okay? Pero, pag ang statement natin ay true, sabihin natin, run natin siya ulit. Gawin natin 5 for the first number, 3 for the second number. So, yun na. Print niya yung code block natin, o yung block of code, ika nga. So, the first number is 5 is greater than the second number, which is 3. So, okay. So, yun yung if statement. Ipipresent niya lang, ipiprint niya lang yung code natin if the statement is true. I-skip niya yung program kapag false. Okay? Ito, sample din for the if expression. So, we have the variable declaration with the int number. Then we have the cout, enter a number, then cin number. Then we have the expressions. If the number, so number, kasi yung ini-input natin na variable name is less than 0. Yan. If less than 0, the error, you must enter a positive number. Expression natin na kapag number daw ay less than 0, ito yung lalabas na code. Otherwise, wala siya i-display. Okay? So, execute natin. So, we have input any numbers. For example, 5. So, wala siyang display. Diba? Kasi in-input natin ay 5. Ano yung condition? If number is less than 0. Ito yung lalabas. I-display niya. So, kung positive 5 in-input natin, so wala siyang in-execute o in-skip niya lang yung code. Katulad na nakikita nyo sa baba. Okay? So, run natin ulit. So, mag-input tayo ng, for example, -1. So, error na. So, lumabas na yung block of code. So, sabi dyan, error, you must enter a positive number. Okay? Bakit? Kasi, ang expression natin, number is less than 0. Ang input natin is -1, which is -1 is less than 0. So, kaya lumabas yung code of block na to. Okay? So, yun po kapag if statement. Okay? When the expression is true, the block of code is executed. When the expression is false, the block of code is skipped. So, wala siyang display katulad nakita natin doon kanina. Okay? So, ito naman, we have another expression. So, para hindi naman daw tayo malito kung na-execute ba yung program o hindi, pwede naman tayo maglagay ng display. So, nakalagay dito, program to print a positive number entered by the user. If the user enter a negative number, it is skipped. Okay? So, ang condition lang nakalagay dito, expression, check the number if the number is positive. So, kapag positive na yung number, mag-execute siya ng code. Okay? Then, sa labas ng curly braces, naglagay pa tayo ng isang cout, which is the meaning, the statement is always executed. Okay? So, ito, sa labas lang siya ng curly braces, hindi siya kasama dun sa statement. Okay? So, execute natin. So, -5. So, display niya lang yung this statement is always executed. So, nasa labas siya ng curly braces na yan. So, hindi siya kasama nung condition natin. Okay? Statement lang siya, ibig sabihin na gumana or nag-run yung program properly. Pero, hindi niya in-indicate kung in-input ba natin number ay negative or positive. Okay? Kasi ang hinihingi ng condition natin, kapag nag-input ka lamang ng positive number. Kasi ang expression mo ay number is greater than 0, which is -5, greater than 0 is false. So, wala siyang in-execute. So, kapag true, so pag run natin siya, so enter positive number. So, you enter a positive number, which is 5. So, this statement is always executed. So, ito nasa baba na to. This statement is always executed. So, nasa labas siya. So, anytime i-run mo yung program, either true or false siya, kasama yung statement na yan. Okay? So, dinagdag lang natin yan. So, in case na para malaman natin na execute properly. So, kasi pag blanco lang siya, sabihin nyo para ba't hindi nag-run yung program. Okay? So, tatandaan lang po kapag if statement, when the expression is true, the block of code executed. When the expression is false, the block of code is skipped. So, ang syntax natin for the if statement, we have the if, open and curly braces, ito yung expression, any expression yan. Kapag tama daw yung expression natin, ipiprint niya yung block of code na to. So, yung sa loob ng block of code is either yung statement na gusto nyo i-print, yung mga cout natin, or pwede rin kasama na dyan yung mga formula na gusto nyo i-display also. Okay? So, sabi dito, for the if statement, if the logical expression is true, we take one path through the diagram. Sabi sabihin, didiretso siya dito sa block of code. Okay, then after the block of code, the program will end. Okay? Then, pero pag nag-false siya, automatically, direct siya dun sa end of program. Tatapusin niya agad yung program. Okay? Yan yung para sa if statement. Okay? Then, we also have the if else statement. So, sa if else statement, so dalawa yung condition natin. Meron tayong pang true, meron tayong pang false. So, pag nag-execute natin yung program, may option na siya i-display. I-display niya kapag statement mo is true, may i-display siya kapag statement mo ay false. Yung kanina, sa if statement, i-print out niya lang yung statement mo kapag true. So, kapag false siya, wala siyang gagawin. Okay? So, same lang din naman yung expression or condition natin sa if-else. So, tatandaan kapag gagawa kayo ng conditional statement, lahat na expression nakapaloob sa if. So, word na if. So, ang syntax natin for if-else, we have the if, yung condition natin, yung expression na hinihingi. Then, ano ipiprint niya kapag tama? So, nakalagay dyan. Then, we have the word else. Then, opening curly braces, ilalagay niya yung expression or yung statement kapag mali. Okay, so tandaan, ang condition or expression is nakapaloob lamang lagi sa may if. Okay, kaduktong po siya lagi ng if. So sa if else, may ipiprint siya kapag tama yung statement, may ipiprint din siya kapag mali yung statement. Okay? So nakalagay dito, type the if line and then the else line. And the brackets, so they are vertically aligned with each other. Do not put a semicolon after the if line or else line, or it will get strange runtime error. Okay? So ito yung statement natin o yung flowchart natin. So may pagpipilian siya. So ito yung sabi nga natin, itong diamond na to indicated for decision making. So sa decision making, may pagpipilian na siya either true or false. Kapag true, maipiprint siya, tapos end of program. Kapag false, may ipiprint din siya, end of program. So parang, ito lang naman yan. Okay? Okay, kapag statement mo ay true, ito yan. Dito siya. Then, end na. End of program na yan. Okay? Then, kapag false naman, may ipiprint din siyang statement, tapos automatically it will end na rin. Okay? So may option ka na, is either true or false. Sa if statement kanina, isa lang option natin, kundi true lamang. Okay? So for example, so we have a program to check whether an integer is a positive or negative. This program considers 0 as your positive number. Okay? So we have the variable number. So we have the integer for the number. We have the cout, enter number, then cin. But we have the variable number. Then we have the condition. So sabi natin, yung expression natin nakapaloob sa if. If number daw is greater than, so expression natin, if number is greater than or equal to 0, ipiprint niya daw ay positive. Otherwise, ipiprint niya negative. Kaya ayun yung else. So, we have the if, katabi niya yung condition. We have the opening curly braces. Then we have the statement. Then sa else, ito yung statement kapag condition mo yung false. Then ito, cout natin sa labas ng curly braces. Every time i-run yung program kasama siya. Okay, so let's execute the program. So we have to input any number or an integer, for example 5. So you enter a positive number. So this line is always printed. So kasama sa baba. So statement natin is true, kaya din-display niya is you enter a positive number. So paano naman daw kapag mag-input tayo ng negative number? So we have negative number. So you enter a negative number. And kasama pa rin, this line is always executed. So yun yung sinasabi natin kanina. Kapag ang statement natin ay true, ipiprint niya yung code of block. Then kapag false, may ipiprint niya siya. Okay? So ibig sabihin kapag if-else statement, may option na siya. Ang option sa if-else is either true or false. Dun sa if statement, ang condition lang ay false. Ay true, sorry. Pag false, wala siyang gagawin. Okay? So, yun ang pinag-aiba ng if tsaka if-else. So, we have another example. So, nakalagay dito. So, mag-input tayo ng dalawang number. So, we have enter first number. We're gonna enter the second number. Then, yung condition natin, if x is equal to y, ito daw ipiprint niya. Number 1 and number 2 are equals. Or else, number 1 and number 2 are not equal. Okay? So, mag-input na tayo ng variable. So, input na tayo ng first number. Input the second number. Number 1 and number 2 are not equal kasi in-input natin for the first number 5 and the second number is 6. Ang expression natin is x is equal to y. So, kahit false yung condition natin, so may print pa rin siya. Number 1 and number 2 are not equal. Okay? So, paano naman pag in-execute natin ulit siya? So, we have first number 6 and the second number 6. So, the number 1 and number 2 are equal. Kasi 6 is equal to 6. Okay? So, yon condition natin is equal. So, kapag true, ito ilalabas. Kapag false yung condition, may print out din siya. Yun yung if-else statement. Okay? So, ito rin is pag ano lang din siya, itawag dito, comparison pa rin. Kapag 18 years old ka na daw, pwede kang bumoto, tapos i-print niya, congratulations, you're eligible for casting vote. Kapag false naman daw, nakalagay dito, sorry, you're not eligible to cast vote. Okay? Tapos may formula siya. So, year is equivalent to 18 kasi yung legal age natin minus the vote age. Okay, so lalabas dito, you will able to cast your vote after years. Ito ngayon kasi nag-minus tayo. Then, okay, so pag niran natin, pag ang condition natin, vote age is equivalent to 18. So, pag true daw, congratulations, you are eligible for casting vote. Okay? So, pag nilagay natin is 18, nakalagay dyan, congratulations, you are eligible for casting vote. Kasi na-meet niya naman yung statement natin is true. Okay? Ang paglalagay ng statement, nasa inyo naman yan. Pwede naman ilagay doon sa if or pwede nyo ilagay sa else. Okay? So, yung condition naman natin. Basta pag na-meet niya yung true, ito yung lalabas. Kapag na-meet niya yung false, yun yung lalabas. Okay? So, lagay dito, input is, sabihin naman natin 15. So lalabas na yan. Sorry, you're not eligible to cast vote. You were able to cast your vote after 3 years. So, nanggaling yung 3 years, yung dun sa age natin, 18 minus vote age. So, 18 minus 15 is 3. So, kaya nakalagay dun, no? Meron tayong year minus the vote age, which is ito yung in-input natin. Okay? So, sabi ko nga kanina, yung sa code of block natin, pwede nyo ilagay doon is yung mga cout tsaka yung formula. Okay? So, yung paglalagay ng true or false dyan, kung saan, wala lang problema kung ilalagay nyo siya sa if or ilalagay nyo sa else. As long as mamimit natin yung loob ng expression natin or yung conditions. Okay? Okay, so we have the if-else if statement. Okay, so we have the if-else, then if. Else, okay. So parang ano na yun, ibig sabihin ng if, tsaka else, ibig sabihin may tatlong conditions na tayo or may tatlong statement na tayong ipiprint. Sa if statement, ang statement natin, pagpipilian mo, isa lang. Kapag true, true. Kapag false, false. Kapag sa if-else, condition mo is either true or false. Kapag if-else-if, so tatlo na yung pagpipilian mong options. Pwedeng true, pwedeng false, or pwedeng in between. So, depende yun doon sa condition na hinihingi natin. So, para maintindihan, halagay dito, program to check whether an integer is positive, negative, or zero. So, ganun pa rin naman yung statement, yung flow natin. Okay, so we have your integer for the number, then we have the C out and the C in. Then we have the condition. So sabi ko kanina, ang mga conditions natin ay nakakaduktong lagi ng if. So meron tayong if. Okay? Kapag number daw ay greater than 0, you enter a positive number. Else if, so kapag less than 0 naman, you enter an integer, negative integer. Or else, an input mo ay 0. So, dalawa kasing options mo. Kapag greater than 0, positive. Kapag less than 0, negative. So, pag wala dun sa pagpipilian, baka 0 yung in-input natin. So, yun po ibig sabihin ng if, else, if statement. So, we have your first condition sa if, you have your second condition dun sa if, else, then kapag wala dun sa pagpipilian, baka nasa else. Okay? So ito ilalagay natin. So enter ng integer. So unang statement muna tayo. Number is greater than 0. Pag 5 nilagay natin, you enter a positive integer. So na-meet natin yung unang condition niya na greater than 0. Pag in-execute din natin ulit, so enter ng integer. So for example, negative 1. So you enter a negative integer kasi pasok siya dun sa second condition, else if na to. If number is less than 0. Okay? So pag pinili natin, execute natin siya. So enter integer. So kapag 0, you enter a 0. So this line is always printed. Ibig sabihin, tatandaan sa paggamit ng if, else, if, tsaka else, ang condition o expression nasa loob ng if. So we have your first condition, sa if. Then we have the second condition, sa else, if. Then, kung wala doon sa pagpipilian, you have your else. So, ibig sabihin, kapag hindi daw siya positive, kundi siya negative, baka 0. So, okay? Ang condition na is nasa if lamang. Sa else, wala tayong ilalagay. Automatic, sa else, ang nakalagay lang doon is yung C out lamang o yung statement na ika nga. Okay? So may nakalagay na may question dito. How can we convert test score to letter grades? We are given numerical values from 0 to 100. We want to input A, B, C, D, F as their grade. So for example, if score test daw is 90 to 100, A, 80 to 89, B, or else will become F. So gagamitin natin dyan is if, else, if statement. Okay? So ito nakalagay. So we have your C out. Okay, C out, enter your score. We have the C in grade. Okay, so we have your first condition. If grade is greater than or equal to 90, ang score daw is A. Ayun. Else if grade is greater than equal to 80, B. So, ilang condition kasi yan? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So, depende yan kung ilan. So, kung ilan ang condition na hinihingi o expression, ganun kadaming else if mo. Okay? So, ibig pag mag-else ka na lang kapag wala na doon sa pagpipilian. Okay? So, tulad nito, pag 90, A. Else if grade is greater than equal to 80, B. So, we have another condition. So, another else if ulit. Grade is greater than equal to 70 naman daw ay C. Panibago if else ulit kasi may condition kapag grade is less than or equal to greater than equal to 60, D. So pag wala doon pagpipilian, nasa else ka. Okay? Yun dun sa else natin. Okay? So yun na. So else, if else, else. If, else, if, tsaka else. kung wala dun na pagpipilian o kung wala dun sa condition na to, sa else if natin, ang last mo na ay else, sorry. Kung tayo, ano yung statement mo. So pag in-execute natin yan, so enter your score, halimbawa 100. So your score 100 is equivalent to A. So yun, so yung condition natin na A is greater than or equal to 90, A siya. So 90 pataas, automatically pasok na siya sa A. So pag in-execute natin siya, yun naman, if, else if grade is greater than or equal to 80, pag nalagay naman natin is 81, so your grade is B. So yun, so second condition natin. Okay? So kapag nag-input ka na sabihin natin 45, so failed na siya. Bakit failed? Kasi wala, ang condition natin is hanggang 60 lamang. Greater than or equal to 60. Ibig sabihin, 59 pababa, automatically pasok siya sa else, kaya na lumalabas dyan ay failed. So tatandaan ulit sa paggamit ng if, else if natin ay ang condition o expression nakapaloob dun sa if, then to be followed by your statement. Yung dami ng else if natin, depende dun sa condition. Bakit apat yung else if natin dito? 1, 2, 3, 4. Kasi meron tayong 90, 80, 70, tsaka 60 na hinihingi. So automatically, kapag wala na dun sa pagpipilian, from 0 to 59, kasi hanggang 60 daw magsisimula yung D sa 60, so ibig sabihin, automatically, pababa ng 60 ay F or failed. Kaya nakalagay na siya dito. Okay? So, paano naman kapag letter din naman ang hinihingi? Kanina, puro number. So, pag letter, ganun lang din naman. Okay? So, character X, tapos yung letter X, kasi kung saan tayo mag-i-input. Diba? So, please input a number. So, we have your CE, then we have your... So, sabi dito, ang tatanggapin lang dito, okay? Kasi ang hiningi lang natin dito na letter is equivalent to small letter A. Ibig sabihin, kapag small letter A, small letter E, I, O, U, lahat yun ay vowel. Otherwise, babasahin siya as consonant. So nakalagay dito, if letter is equivalent to A, so may single quotation siya kasi character yung kino-compare natin sa character, vowel siya. So, we have the else if uli kapag letter E, else if uli kapag I, else if uli pag U, else if uli kapag O. Okay? So, pag wala dun sa pagpipilian na yan, otherwise, it become consonant. So, parang ganito yan. So, pag nilan natin, so we have small letter muna tayo. We have the letter A you entered is a vowel. Okay? So, execute natin ulit. Yan, input a letter. So, pag letter E naman. So, the letter E you enter is a vowel. Okay, so tinanggap niya mga small letter lamang. Okay, paano kapag nag-input tayo ng capital letter? Capital letter is A. So, the letter A you enter is a consonant. Bakit naging consonant ng A? Kasi, yung sa expression natin, kino-compare lang natin siya dun sa small letter. Okay, so sa small letter, A, E, I, O, U. So automatically, pag wala doon sa pagpipilian na small letter na A, I, U, lahat sila pasok sa consonant. Kahit bawal pa yung in-input natin. Okay? So ganun po kapag meron tayo i-compare na character. Okay? Pag comparison ng character, may single quotation. Okay? So tatandaan, yung dami ng else if natin is nakadepende kung ilan yung kino-compare natin or kung ilan yung condition na binibigay o ilang condition yung hinihingi. Okay? So, to summarize natin siya, kapag if statement, magpiprint lamang siya kapag ang condition mo ay true. Kapag false, skip niya yung program. I-run niya yung program pero wala siyang ginawa. Kapag if else naman, may option ka, is either true or either false. So, sa if else, ang condition pa rin natin nasa if. Okay? Kapag if else if naman, so marami ka ng options. Okay? Meron kang 3 o 4 o 5 options. So, depende kung ilan yung condition na hinihingi. So, pero tatandaan sa paggamit ng if, else, if, ang expression or condition lagi nasa loob ng if o laging kaduktong ng word na if. Okay, so yan po yung tatlong klase ng conditional statement. Okay, we have the if else, on if else if. So by tomorrow, i-discuss naman natin is yung paggamit ng nested if, mga nested if, tsaka mga switch cases na also considered as conditional statement. Okay? So, that will be all for today. So, kita na lang tayo bukas. And thank you.